All right, so want to talk to you because I am done with Madden. After all of these years, I don't know, 30 years of dealing with them, I've had it up to with dealing with them, and this is finally it. But they won't be able to call my bluff this time. They did it when they got rid of 2K and this, that, and other, and they keep luring me out with promises to improve shit. But this time, it's a little better because I got a much better suitor. Roll the intro. So, just want to talk to you about kind of what I do for playing football. Now, once upon a time, it was the only reason I bought consoles. As you can see here, I have a Xbox One X and a PlayStation 4, a couple of gaming computers, projector screen, 2 TVs. I don't mind playing games. But I had a lot of computer games and I bought the consoles really to play professional football. I also played NCAA and I love moving my players, developing them in college, then transferring that class over. And even if I didn't get a chance to draft them, I enjoyed almost like a proud father of seeing some player I had developed playing against me on another team. Those were the glory days. Of course, we lost NCAA as well. So EA keeps buying the license from the NFL to ruin simulation football. Okay, so simulation football is franchise mode by your fucking self. That's it. It's not online and doing a bunch of fucking glitches and learning one play over and over, or Ultimate Team, or all this other bullshit nonsense that apparently I'm too old for, so I'm no longer the target demographic. But franchise mode should be, if you're going to buy the NFL license and offer a simulation game, franchise should be it. Managing, recruiting, trading, developing, all of the things that go into real fucking football. But you're not doing that. You're doing everything but. And since 2K now has a right to make a non-simulation game, you got 2 or 3 fucking non-simulation modes. You got MUT on there. You got KO. Now it's the fucking yard. Okay, so do EA Blitz ARCADY football, but stop saying it's in the fucking game, because the shit you're doing isn't in the game. We don't have linebackers and defensive tackles who can catch and jump like fucking Randy Moss in real life. We don't. We don't have defensive tackles that can run down wide receivers or quarterbacks with 4.2 speed. We don't. But it's going to be in your game. But the joke's on EA this fucking time, because their battle is no longer with 2K, it's with VR. Now, I might be ahead of the curve, but the VR games that have come out in the past 2 or 3 years are 100% better than Madden. They're arcadey as hell or whatever else, but that's made up for by immersion. Your ability to throw the ball, to move around, to catch the ball is only going to improve. And there's going to be a developer who's going to offer a full-scale football game and maybe get some simulation NFL license for VR type shit, find some kind of loophole with EA. But even if they don't, I'm playing with imaginary teams on 2-minute drills, and it is still more fun than playing Madden at this point, because all Madden is right now is maddening. Fuck you for going into 2021 and doing absolutely nothing for franchise. I picked it up last year hoping that the scenario situation for the players and things would help with the development. That was thin. You still don't have any basic shit that the game used to have on there, like I could develop and be a weak outside linebacker and play only that position for a whole damn career if I wanted. That's gone. You don't offer anything. The trades don't make any goddamn sense. player development, the contracts they refuse, the contracts they accept. It's all very stupid. It's just a bunch of spamming. It's just a bunch of silly ass nonsense. And it's very disappointing because I don't know why you can't figure it out. When I learned computers back in the early 80s, it was called if-then statements. And if-then statement in Madden should be, if this fucking player is faster than this fucking player can't catch it. Period. But you got all kind of fucking gimmicks and all kind of nonsense that have no logic in the damn game. So it's a wrap. You've just given up on being a football simulation game and stop buying the exclusive rights to simulation if you've given up on it. If you've given up on franchise to do your microtransactions and your virtual cards and all that bullshit, do that. You don't need an NFL license for that, and you definitely don't need an exclusive NFL license for that. And shame on the NFL for that fucking money grab. It's pathetic. So I'm over it. I'm going to do everything I can and preach to as many people as I can. Don't buy Madden if you want to play simulation football. I mean, I used to buy it anyway, and I have friends I can't convince to upgrade from Madden 15 or 17, and I wanted to play with them. But they knew it was just at best a roster update. And they're tired of that knock, they're tired of that complaint, but they are not tired of delivering that to the fucking franchise mode players. You don't see us as much because we're playing by our goddamn self as a way to fucking relax, as a way to develop our skills and learn more about the game for true love of the game. This is not about mocking the other 12-year-olds online and doing all this other shit to the people that you're catering to. Please leave NFL simulation to somebody who wants to fucking do it, because clearly you don't. You clearly don't want to do it. Now, I'm supposed to be on here talking about rights and equality for people around the world and situations, and I have to stop what I'm doing for coronavirus and Black Lives Matter to deal with goddamn Madden. So, if you want real football, check out 2MD on VR. It's on Steam, it's on Oculus for sure, because those are the systems I have. And also VR Sports Challenge, if you want to see what the future of football looks like. And I'm going to tell you that EA and the NFL are taking it for granted. The way Windows thought that they would take their PC domination over to mobile devices, and nobody has a Windows phone because that's an Android thing now. Just the way America Online thought it would provide access to people having emails. Just the way Yahoo GeoCities was social media. Somebody is going to come and eat your fucking lunch, EA, when it comes to fucking football. So you think you got a monopoly, but even the NFL can see the writing on the wall. That's why it's not completely exclusive anymore. So keep doing what you're doing. And you're going to be doing microtransactions for fictional fucking teams in a few years. As usual, and especially for EA, fuck you. Don't need you to subscribe. Don't give a fuck about your comments. I'm a grown-ass man, so my life doesn't revolve around likes. I'm just some guy, and only I know what's best. Have a great night.